Got something on here. Cool. I guess there is fish here. That's neat. Hey, welcome back. We're heading down to the South Saskatchewan River right now to do a little bit of river fishing. This is more of a Sunday afternoon drive than anything. Chances of actually catching something in the middle of the afternoon in the river, not the best. But we were tired of being in the house and figured we'd take a nice drive. So that's exactly what we're doing. Alright, we're getting close to the river here. I'll let you guys have a look. It's looking pretty good. South Saskatchewan River, Canada, Western Canada, that is. There's the ferry. It's up on shore. This is the ferry crossing the government operates for crossing the river. At the river here, I got a pickerel rig. Hey, I got something on here in the South Saskatchewan River. What is it? Sucker. Neat. What do we got here? Sucker. Definitely a sucker or catfish or whatever. Burbot maybe. It doesn't really look like a burbot, but I'll have to get a good picture of it and then I'll figure out tonight on the internet exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a river sucker. Bottom feeder. I think there's lots of different names for these. Gross and not anything I'm interested in, so off he goes. Cool. That's neat. Alright, one sucker. Keep fishing. I guess there is fish here. Oh, another sucker.
Oh, it looks a bit smaller maybe.
Is it?
I don't know.
There it is. Gross sucker. There we go. Second sucker so far. At least there's something to catch here. It's not exactly a sport fish, but still fun. Extremely basic pickerel rig. Weight on the end. Just a small lead. See? And that size of hooks. And minnows. Basically tossing her out, letting the current take it down the river, and the suckers are loving it. Alright, we finished fishing at the South Saskatchewan River. It was a lot of fun. I caught 2 suckers, which is cool. I had a really good time. Trish is driving us home in the Rabbit here right now. She's driven a standard a couple times, but not a whole lot. But she's pretty good at it. She likes to tell everybody she doesn't know how to drive a standard, but I knew she did. How are you making out on your first drive in the Rabbit? First time driving it?
I'm in third and I only stalled once.
Well, that's pretty good.
And I like this because it has a picture. And all the other ones didn't, and I didn't know what
She likes it because it has a shift diagram, where I've had old trucks that it's wore off. And she doesn't like that, so she's quite happy with this Volkswagen. There is the Hutterite colony. It's usually about 100 people or less living in the Hutterite colonies on the prairies here. And basically it's a colony of people that speak German and all live together, and basically the men do all the farming and whatnot, and the women do all the cooking and cleaning, internet. If you need to know anything more than that, you'll have to look it up on the internet.
And then when more than 100 live there, they usually build a new one.
Yes. What Trish is saying is when there's more than 100 people on the colony, they usually start a new colony. I know a couple guys from the Hutterite colony, and I visit with them on a regular basis. What they did is they started a new colony about 3 years ago, about an hour away from this one. There's lots of them around here. There's about 8 in the general area. But basically this one, the Glidden Hutterite colony, went ahead and split. So they started a new colony an hour away from here, and they drew names out of a hat. And they drew enough names for half the population of the colony, and basically half the people had to move to a different colony, which was a brand new colony, and some of them weren't that mad or upset about it. It was all right, and they're still close by. They visit their families and stuff, but they basically started a new colony, and it's called the McGee colony, and half the people from this colony moved there. I know one guy, his brother got drawn and he didn't, so his brother moved to a different colony and he stayed at this one. So kind of cool. A little bit of Hutterite history, but I don't know I'm not a Hutterite expert, so I mean, I'm just telling you what I know from knowing a few guys that are Hutterite.
They don't learn English till they're 6 or something.
Yeah, they don't speak English till later.
They try to teach the kids only German until they're like 6.
German is definitely the primary language on the colonies. The women do not drive
or
on
if
the
they do,
colonies.
you don't ever see them driving in town.
If they drive, it's for emergency purposes on the colony.
But I heard that might be changing.
But yeah, she heard it might be changing. I heard they don't want the women driving because then they leave. But anyway, I'm not giving any more Hutterite history because I don't know anything about it, and what I'm saying is probably not right. So.
Probably.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just see some antelope out in the field, and Trish is gonna get a picture of him right now. So, there she goes. It's the town of Glidden, Saskatchewan, right there. All right, we're just cruising home. I'm driving now. Trish didn't want to drive on the main highway, so for the last few kilometers, I'm driving home. We're just about home. I caught 2 suckers river fishing today. It was lots of fun. Nice Sunday afternoon out of the house anyway. I could have cared less if I caught anything at all. It was just about getting out of town. Nice day, beautiful weather. I hope you all have a good week back at work. And I hope if you have a comment, you leave it below. And if you haven't already subscribed and you want to, please do. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.